So this video is going to show you how to add exterior topography to your floor planner model. So the first thing you're going to want to do is know what size your plot is going to be. So if you remember back in this unit, we had one that was around 53 wide on both ends, and then the 110, 105. And where you need to place our house within the zoning limits. So that was 10 on either side and 20 minimum front and back. And if you consider how wide your house is, then you have to take that into all of that into account. So to draw your surface, you're going to want to click Draw Surface. Now, you can't just draw one big box around this because what happens is it will go through your house. So what I suggest is that you just create 4 different surfaces or more, depending on the shape of your house. So I'm going to start in this top corner, and this represents my backyard, and I'm going to have to do this in pieces. So it's going to be 28 plus the side yard. And just to help calculate things, you should refer to your document where you figured out what the different distances in the plot plan are. So what I'm drawing now is from this corner down to the end. So that's going to be 28 plus 15, which is going to be 43. So you can either type it in or just get it approximate. And now this backyard is going to be, if I look at that drawing again, the backyard is going to be 53 deep. So I'm going to make this go to 53. And here is where you can just go the whole way up. So this is also 53. Now I can just come back over to this corner and try to keep it more or less straight. And there we go. Now I'm going to hit escape. That's our first portion of topography. I could change this material so that it actually looks more like a topography material. You can just come here to exterior surfaces, and let's say it's grass. Oh, that's not a great looking grass. All right, good enough for now. I'll let you pick all of those. And now you just keep drawing those same surfaces. So I would suggest coming in and getting that same corner of the house and come up and grab all the corners that you already know about. And this distance, is going to be, I'm going to look at my drawing again. It's 32 plus 20. And to be honest, if you don't get it exactly straight, it is a topography. And that's typically never a perfectly straight item. There we go. And I forgot to change that to grass, but that's fine. And now I'm going to just keep going from here. And remember, every click you make is going to be a corner point. Again, this is not going to let me snap it over here, so it's good to know how wide or how long that was supposed to be. Oops. I typed 42, but then I forgot to hit enter. And one last one. This one is just closing in all of the gaps. And you can hit escape once you're done. You can now, if you like that grass that you picked, you can go to the materials currently in use, and now just drag and drop these onto the different surfaces. And there you have it. This white part that you're seeing here is my background image. So you can always go and turn that off. Oh, in fact, I'm glad I did that because now you can see I forgot to add a little grass strip here. So that would just be one more topography material. And at this point, you want to remember you have a driveway that you added over here, a walkway. So that would be, again, a surface. Let's change it to a driveway looking material. So that's a stucco material. That's not really great. Just to speed this up, let's see, what's this? Well, let's just go with this to keep it going. And now what I suggest, go back to settings and now go to this settings. And you can raise it from the floor. Now, that's realistic. Your driveway is normally a little bit higher, so you can say an inch higher or whatever you want it to be. Um, and what that does is it makes it so that both surfaces are not completely inside of each other. So you can draw this as a straight line. I don't know if you had your driveway coming back beyond the house, but these are things that you can choose. I'm going to actually just let it go completely over my grass in that area. I missed a little section here. You can go back and fix it as well. Um, so you can drag these points out. This actually allows you to make um, a curved surface, and so on. So that's how you'd make that. One last thing I want to show you is if you want to make a completely curved kind of surface, such as a walkway or something like that. Let me just pick a material here. Um, then what you do, oh, sorry, let me raise this above the surface as well. I'm going to make this only a half inch. And let's assume I have grass already over here. Or you know what, well, this is my back door. No, we'll just go from my front door. And I'm going to just call it from here. Because we're going to assume that was grass and this is a little deck raised surface. What you do is you hit the S key. And now the S key basically turns snap off. And if you see, I am drawing different points. It looks a little funny right now because I don't have, um, sorry, I was going a little bit, you have to give it some thickness. And that should do it. So now you can see I have a funky square path. I'm going to turn my dimensions off right here because I don't want to look at them right now. Okay. So now if you don't like the shape of this, you can come in and drag points and edit it as you wish. The more points you put in there, the better, because then you have more refined points that you can edit. And that's how you make um, a path. This is obviously not a good driveway material. It looks more like a brick wall, but you get the point. That's how you add materials. At this point, you can add all the different topography features that you might want, including trees and all kinds of things, lights to the outside of your house and whatnot. But this is how you create those topography surfaces.